today's gonna be a bit of a different video. It's gonna be awkward and not edited as much because I feel like there's something that needs to be talked about because I don't normally do this type of stuff, this type of videos. But today we're gonna be talking about YouTube, and what's been going on lately. If you're aware, YouTube has been YouTube. This video is gonna be very scuffy. YouTube has been doing a experimental AI age verification, and obviously that's not a good thing. You don't want that. And you'll probably be asking, why don't you want that? That age verification sounds nice, right? Well, the problem is because it's AI and AI can mess things up. So I'm going to explain the best I can from what I can understand about this and why I don't think it's a good idea. So you've got YouTube here, and they're like wanting to do some AI stuff. So let's say that you've got your little computer here, and YouTube wants to they want to do this AI verification, and they say that it also checks like your account length, but I highly doubt it. So the YouTube AI is going to go onto your account on your computer, and they're going to determine what your age is based on your recommendations, which you already know is awful thing based on your search and recommendations. So basically the AI is gonna be like, you have Pokemon videos in your recommendations, you must be a kid, even though that's not really accurate. Like, the AI could just be like, well, they're a kid because they have Pokemon recommendations, even though Pokemon can be enjoyed by all ages and everything. So it'll basically lock down your entire computer. You will not be able to use YouTube anymore. You won't be able, well, actually no, they won't lock you out of YouTube entirely. They'll lock out what type of content you're allowed to watch, even though you're an adult and stuff. So they'll do that, and you won't be able to. So you won't be able to watch the YouTube videos you want anymore because the AI is going to say you're not an adult even though you are an adult. So what's YouTube's what is their solution to this? What is the solution? Bro, that is not a race. What the fuck? That's dumb. Why is it still coloring red? What is YouTube's solution to all this? It's not even the same white. Give me that white. What the hell? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. It's not working. What is YouTube's solution to this? To take your personal information, that your ID, basically ID verification, if the AI messes up, which wouldn't be your fault, they want you to show your ID to your camera or selfie, which I highly doubt they're going to accept because that can be easily faked. They're gonna ask for a selfie or an ID, and they're gonna be like, to confirm your age. This is bad because that stuff is going to be sent straight to the government. And again, scale that shit down. Scale that shit. So YouTube is gonna forward this to the government, and they're gonna have all your information, even though they should already have it by now. And they're gonna take it. And this is under the guise of protecting kids, apparently, which is weird because YouTube isn't a child platform to begin with. I'm pretty sure you need to be a certain age to make a YouTube account, so this is kind of redundant. But the reason YouTube's doing this is probably because Australia went back, the Australian government went back on their word and unblocking YouTube in Australia, and is now blocking YouTube. So this is probably why YouTube's doing this, but it's still not good, because even though the information is probably being sent to the government so that they can confirm who you say you are, in actuality, I feel like YouTube's going to keep some of this information because it's their AI, which could lead into malicious hackers hacking YouTube servers where they keep the information. They can do that. They could probably do that, and that'll lead to them getting your information, and you, this is you. I don't fucking know. This is you. Now this malicious hacker has your information, and they can do wherever they want with it. Very privacy and safety, YouTube. Very, very nice. How are you going to combat this if this happens? I don't know if they're going to be keeping your information, but I assume they would have to, so that they wouldn't relock your permissions back up. So they would have to keep some of this information on their servers, which could lead to this, which could lead to your information getting out, which is a huge privacy concern. And let's not even talk about YouTube Premium. Let's not even talk about YouTube Premium. Let's not even talk about that. What if you have YouTube Premium? Do you get a free pass from this? Do you get a free pass if you have YouTube Premium? Are you allowed to access the content you paid money to access unrestricted? Without ads and stuff? Does YouTube Premium come into the equation? And how does this AI even work? What's the rules? Like, how many times is it going to scan your recommendations daily and your searches daily? How many times is it going to do that? How many times is it going to invade your privacy? What if? Let's do a what if here. Let's say you're an adult, which you probably are. You're this guy. You're the adult here. You're the adult here. You are just minding your own business on your computer, and then your mom comes in, or like you have a family gathering, and one of your family members comes in and is like, hey, share your YouTube with your little cousin, that's your little cousin, because they are bored and they want something to do. Your little cousin's bored. Hey, cousin, I'm bored. I want to go on your computer. And you're like, yeah, sure. I'm going to go do something else for a while. So, sure, whatever. So, bro, I wish you could easy click on things. It's so annoying on GIMP. So, you go, yeah, I'm just going to go. And you walk off. And your little cousin goes on your computer and he searches up kids content because he's a little kid, you know, but he's on your account. You forgot to log out of your account, or you just think it wouldn't be that bad. And please keep in mind, you already passed the YouTube AI check, probably. If you're lucky, you probably already passed it, but you didn't give ID. So your little cousins go on your computer, search up kids content, and you know what they do, and then they just F off somewhere. I don't know. They get bored after a while. Whatever. You come back. You go to watch your regular content that you normally watch, that you would normally like to watch. You know, but then you find that you get a page saying that you cannot watch this content because your account has been age restricted or whatever, like saying please confirm you're 18, however how this is going to work. Even though it never did that before, but because your cousin decided to look up kids content because he's a kid and you had it on your account, you now can't fucking access the content you wanted to. You're an adult because your cousin looked up kids content. That could probably happen. And now you are going to have to send in your ID to YouTube. Again, YouTube, the company that definitely cares about child safety, even though they have a YouTube's Kids app. Which then will go to the government and could potentially, in the future, get hacked from a hacker, and they'll have all your information. All because YouTube wants safety of children on their platform. All because of that. This is the justification given. That's the justification given for this. And it's an AI, so it's not going to be perfect. Let's say you even pass that check in the first place. The example of your cousin looking up kids content could get you locked. It sucks. It really does. It's not a good thing. YouTube, please don't do this. Also, is YouTube going to look at, like, if you upload to YouTube, too? Is the AI going to look at your uploads to determine if you're an adult as well? That could be a good idea, too. But do I doubt the AI is going to do that? Probably not, because it's going to be stupid and look at your recommendations instead of your actual account and channel to see if you're an actually adult. Hey, AI, if you're looking at this, I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. Do not restrict my account to kid stuff, please. But they're probably not going to. It's probably not going to do that. Because it's probably going to purposely like identify people's ages so that they can get your ID. Probably. Either that or it's just going to accidentally do it because it's an AI. Which is probably YouTube's plan. They know AI isn't that smart and probably could misinterpret stuff. And what about all ages content? Does that count as kids content? Like, say you want to look up a video, like there's a guy making a mobile like tent like thing, mobile tent vehicle that has like a power supply that you can plug stuff into it. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what his name is too. But that's all ages content. Like adults could be interested in watching him build it, or maybe you want to see how he builds it. And as like a fellow tinkerer, you want to build that too. Kids could be interested in it because, you know, it's a cool like mobile like tent camping thing, but it's on wheels. Family could be interested in it, like they can watch it with your family. Like, how does the AI interpret that? All ages content, how's the AI work with that? How does that work? Please explain. And what is the police going to do if someone gets your information from this? What's the police supposed to do? Is the police going to do anything if a malicious actor gets a hold of your information? Is the police actually going to do anything if this guy gets a hold of your information because of YouTube servers? Is the police actually going to enlist any sort of issue or like talk to YouTube, try to prevent it at all? No, of course not, because the government is involved. The government's involved. The police isn't gonna do shit. They're like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Can't do anything. They're talking to you. Yeah, this is you and the police. And he's like, sorry, dude. This guy got your information and I can't really do anything about it. YouTube swears inculpability from this, whatever happens, or the hacks on their server. And the government will just go like, well, whatever. Potato, potato, you got your information stolen even though you needed to access the site. Wah. Goodbye. And then Mr. Hackerman gets away with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. And you're just sitting here like, fuck. Because your information just got stolen and now this hacker knows your information, can just do whatever they want with it. All because of YouTube and their identification. Age verification. All because of that. Because you just wanted to watch videos that you wanted to watch. But you have to put in your ID for it. It's dumb. It's stupid. It doesn't fix anything. It's going to lead to more security issues that YouTube isn't going to fix because they're not fixing the current problem with bots and predators on the platform and AI ads and scam ads. They're not fixing any of that. Oh, but they'll add an AI to age verify because that'll work 100%. Sure, YouTube. That's a good idea. I know I'm rambling, but I'm not really good at these types of videos at all. I'm not. But I hope I stressed how stupid this is from a dumb person's point of view, from my point of view. Someone who doesn't really understand all this stuff. And I may have just like not come across, but I'm just saying like, this is dumb. Imagine how bad it would be. Imagine how terrible it would be. And this is a dystopian future waiting for us. Imagine if like it doesn't stop at just YouTube. Imagine it's just general browsing in general. Like it in the future, it goes to general browsing where you'll have to put in your ID before like loading Google. Like you try to load Google search and it'll be like, nope, sorry, you need an ID to search up stuff on the internet for the ISP that you paid for. No, it's not cool. This could get out of hand very quickly. It could get out of hand very quickly. And I just hope that this isn't the way we're gonna do things. I really do hope. I don't know, guys. I really hope this isn't the way we're gonna do things. I hope that this fails miserably for YouTube, and the only way it's gonna fail miserably is if we stand up for what is right, and we don't let YouTube do this, and that is the main reason I'm talking about it. This is the main reason I'm talking about this, because I don't want this to go through. I don't want this to go through. I want this to not be a thing. I don't want this to be a thing. We have sat too long on YouTube. We have complained about things, but we have just gone, we just let them do what they want. But at this point, we cannot let them do this because this will have far-reaching repercussions not only just for YouTube, it might move to different social medias as well, maybe even the whole internet. But on just YouTube, it's already a bad thing that is really stupid when in reality, parents should be just protecting their kids and looking at what they search online. This should not be hampering the viewer experience. This should not be doing what it's doing right now. I hope you all understood what I was talking about. This needed to be talked about. This is not any of my regular content. I just wanted to get this across to you all. This is just gonna have some music in the background. It's gonna be lightly, it's not even gonna be cut that much. Thank you for watching. Please stop this. Have a good day. Bye.